Hi, Lee from Aussie Liberty here. So today I want to talk about an issue that's just come up actually today. So this is the 7th of July. I guess I'll post this video up today about the government pledging to help subcontractors in the building industry by having essentially more government oversight and control, it would seem, using their own clout as project producers, the ability to blacklist people who from working for the government, codes of conduct, creating, forcing companies to create like trust funds for subcontractors, like the payments for subcontractors. It's hard to know exactly how this will all work because we're at the stage where they've put out a press release. We haven't actually seen the legislation, so some of it could be good and some of it could be out of shite. I guess part of the my issue with this kind of thing is it's putting more control of the building industry in the hands of the government, which really hasn't demonstrated any form of competence at all. If you look at the housing market, this is essentially, we have extremely expensive house prices in Australia, not because of any actual shortage of housing, but because the government is incompetent at managing the market and constricts the hell out of it. The other problem I have with this, of putting this in government control, is that the Liberal Party is not the only political party that's going to run the state in any time in the future. And my concern is that any regime you create can be used by people who have a vested interest in killing subcontracting. So subcontracting exists for a reason. I suspect, not having done extensive research into it, that it's because of inflexibilities within labour regulation, which is exactly the same for the casualisation of the workforce. Like, if you make it extremely expensive to hire people full time, people are gonna, businesses are going to want people to not be full-time. They'll want them as subcontractors or casual because it gives them flexibility, and it actually helps the workers as well because they can actually get a job, which is, a pretty important thing when you want to work. So making it subcontracting making subcontracting more burdensome in a regulatory sense is not going to help subcontractors. It's probably going to force some of them out of their jobs. And also it means when the Labor Party gets in and their union buddies who hate anything that isn't union-based working, which, the construction industry is a huge, the CFMEU is a huge part of the Labor Party, they're going to use this as a weapon. And I would really want to encourage the Treasurer to consider carefully before supporting these sorts of measures, because what you think is a boon now could turn out to be a massive burden later on. And it's actually, I guess, leading into an area which is I want to talk about in future videos, which is the seen and the unseen. The seen right now is you have subcontractors who have a problem. The unseen is, what's going to happen in the future when you're not in control of it, when somebody else is in control of it, and they can use these things to their own ends. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure if you like me, you'll subscribe to my channel. You can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/AussieLiberty. I am on Twitter as well, so you can tweet at me at AussieLiberty. Thanks very much.